There's a wall in San Francisco with painted faces you can name. Amidst this group of heroes is a face that marks the shame of a brutal occupation that keeps a people's rights denied, and a young woman's courage to stand up against the tide. Bring an end to occupation, new hope for Palestine. 1,000 shout around the world, peace and justice in our time. Rachel Corey was 23 years old when she left her home and friends from Olympia to Palestine, where she met her tragic end. The little town of Rafah, on one fateful afternoon, big bulldozers on the move, tearing down another home. Bring an end to occupation, new hope for Palestine. 1,000 shout around the world, peace and justice in our time. There was nothing very special in Rafah town that day. The same thing happens every week from Bethlehem to Ramallah. Children murdered on the ground for the crime of throwing stones. Soldiers at the checkpoints, keeping people from their homes. Bring an end to occupation, new hope for Palestine. 1,000 shout around the world, peace and justice in our time. Rachel Corey had a conscience that made her stand her ground. That bulldozer drove right through her, slammed her body down. Took her to the hospital, that's where she died that night. And her parents mourn her every day, but they still keep up the fight. Bring an end to occupation, new hope for Palestine. 1,000 shout around the world, peace and justice in our time. Now there is another wall, defense of people's will, keeps children separate from their schools, farmers from their fields. Now it's up to you and me, whether Rachel died in vain, or will we stand together to try to end the pain. Bring an end to occupation, new hope for Palestine. 1,000 shout around the world, peace and justice in our time. 1,000 shout around the world, peace and justice in our time.